Bilt Tree Tech Limited is a subsidiary of Bellarpur Industries Limited, the largest producer of writing and printing paper in India, and is a part of the $4 billion Avantha Group. The raw material for the paper mill comes exclusively from planted forests. BTTL engages with farmers to plant pulpwood trees as raw material for paper, primarily in degraded, low-productive, rain-fed lands. India is a land of small and marginal farmers who own 80% of the agrarian farms. Most of these farmers depend on rain-fed agriculture characterized by low levels of productivity and low input usage. These risk-prone areas exhibit a wide variation in crop growth and instability in yields. Growing pulpwood trees alongside other crops can reduce the incidence of total crop failure, reduce soil erosion, maintain water in the soil, increasing soil fertility and land productivity. BTTL program engages with these farmers with small land holding of less than 1 hectare and encourages them to grow pulpwood trees on their farmlands along with other crops. Credit is facilitated to eligible farmers through local banks for inputs and planting expenses in the first harvest cycle. Introduction of superior genetic quality planting stock of pulpwood tree species in BTTL nurseries has nearly doubled the productivity of the plantations. 3 global standard plant production nurseries have been established, of which 2 are in Maharashtra and 1 in Odisha. Best practices for raising plantations are developed for each area based on soil tests, climate data, availability of inputs, and regional practices. The most important part of growing trees on farmlands is to educate and train farmers to use best practices for maximum productivity and yield. BTTL employs agriculture and forestry professionals, local staff, and engages consultants to educate and train farmers by organizing village meetings and workshops. Planted forests absorb more carbon dioxide from the atmosphere because they are in constant and rapid growth. When one tree is harvested, another is cultivated in its place. Eucalyptus and subabul also copies well, and after harvest, a new crop emerges. Farmers can harvest 3 cycles from the same plantation. Trees are grown in the farmland and live in harmony with the native forest. They do not compete with traditional agriculture but complement it. Planted forests of BTTL create jobs and move the economy forward. They also reduce the effects of global warming and are good for the planet. Jobs are created for local community as employees in the nursery, with 80% being women. Employment opportunities are also created during the plantation activity. As suppliers to pulp and paper mills, the local farmers stand to gain access not just to more employment opportunities, but higher income and enhanced technical skills as well. BTTL provides market linkages with Bilt to the farmers for the total wood produced. At the current price, the farmers earn Rs 1 lakh from 1 acre of land planted with trees after 4 to 5 years. The impact of a large sum of money is clearly visible in the asset creation in the households. The income empowers the communities and also provides them with enough cash to raise future plantations with their own funds.
मो गच बिकला परे मोर पिला छुआ को पाठ पढ़ाई से बोली करी ऊपर लेवल को नहीं से कॉलेज पढ़ाई करी से मन को केमती मनीष करबी बोली कर मु डॉक्टर करबी बोली कर मु बाबूची.
In the last decade, BTTL has successfully raised around 50,000 hectares of plantations involving close to 60,000 farmers. BTTL today operates in 6 Indian states. BTTL partnership programs with state forest departments have benefited small and marginal tribal farmers to cover plant and input costs till the first harvest cycle of the plantation. Partnership with the International Finance Corporation has helped in improving extension outreach. These are research and development partnerships in tree improvement programs to further increase productivity of the land. Steps are being taken for the plantations to follow internationally recognized forest management standards and get FSC certification. Trees planted outside forests are very important to the planet and must be recognized in new climate policies.